There he goes, Kygo, Ella Henderson here for you. Before that, Years and Years, I Shut It Is, Breakfast Republic. Jennifer Maguire, Bernard O'Shea, my name is Keith, with you till 10 o'clock this morning. It's now 20 to 10.
Yes, now the Web Summit may be over, but there are still plenty of nerds out there looking for your money. I didn't write this, by the way, Derek, if you're giving me daggers. Derek Dillon and his business partner Ralph are here. They've created a new mobile game called ZompireWolf.
Yeah, that's what I said.
ZompireWolf. It's actually part zombie, vampire and werewolf, and it's going to be the next Angry Birds. It's going to be huge. So we brought the guys in to have a quick chat and tell us all about it. Good morning, Derek.
Good morning, everybody. How are you?
So right, it's a ZompireWolf. What is a ZompireWolf?
Okay, so basically he's a 600-year-old hybrid of a zombie, a vampire and a werewolf.
Right.
So a wolf that got bitten by a vampire, then got bitten by a zombie.
Right, that's terrible luck, isn't it?
He's really unlucky. So he became ZompireWolf. So it's a mobile running app, basically. It's an endless running game. It's like, you know, Temple Run. Have you ever played Temple Run? I think?
Yeah, I love Temple Run.
So it's like Temple Run, except the character is much better, and it's better than Temple Run because you get to play 3 different characters. So during the game, if you come up against different things that will kill one, won't kill the next, you can flick between the zombie, the vampire and the werewolf.
I lost a year of my life to Temple Run.
Yeah, well, I hope you lose another year of your life to ZompireWolf.
How did you come up with the idea?
I was actually entertaining my 2 nephews in Spain. We were on holidays and I was looking after them, and we were trying to... They'd no PlayStation for like the first time and whatever, so they were...
You lazy. I've been on those holidays with my friends' kids. They're like, will you play cards? Will you go in the pool? Will you play cards? Will you go in the pool? Will you play? And you're like, just sit down and let's talk. And they don't want to talk, so you came up with a game.
That's what I did. I got them to go away and come up with a game. And they all came back with horror games, and it was all like vampires and werewolves, and I was like, what if we put them all together?
Okay.
And then I thought, what if we call it ZompireWolf? And they were like, oh, that's really cool. So then I done what everyone else does with a good idea. You just leave it, park it in your head for like long? 5 years.
Wow.
And then I was chatting to Ralph, and we were just chatting away, and he was like saying, oh yeah, you know, I'm developing these apps and stuff like that. And I was like, I had an idea for a game, ZompireWolf. And he was like, oh yeah, deadly. So he was literally it's like, I'll be around your house at 11 o'clock tomorrow. We'll start on it. That was it, and that was like 9 months ago.
Did you have a meeting with Ralph, or like, were you at some party or something? Was that?
Yeah, we were just chatting away, and he was like, "Oh, I'm doing
at 4 o'clock in the morning in some house party." Or something.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, so that was it. He was just, because I'd have ideas like that or have things like that, but I'd never going to do anything with them. Just keep them in the back of the head and you know, forget about them. But he was like, "I'll be down to your house at 11 o'clock in the morning," and he was.
But I suppose it was nice to have somebody who's in the industry go, "This could work."
Yeah, he was like, "This could work." He goes, "It's brilliant. I love it."
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
But are girls into this kind of thing? So I know you met your nephews and lads, and are girls into games?
It sounds a bit laddie, all right, but we went to Comic-Con there, the Dublin Comic-Con, just to kind of chat to people, show people a picture of them. We have a little video up on the Kickstarter page, actually. And we were in there, and it's like it's 50% girls, 50% blokes. Like, everyone has this idea of just all the nerds walking around, the lads going around that... But it's not. It's like there was literally 50-50.
That's good.
Girls and blokes. So yeah,
no, it's definitely, because I know in my house, if whatever the thing is at the time, if it's Flappy Bird, or it's Temple Run or whatever, like my daughter's playing as much as, and then my wife would get hooked on it for a while. Well, she'd be 13 now, so yeah, perfect age.
Can I get you
for ZompireWolf?
Can I get you to develop an app that when you give it to babies and stuff that the home screen plays Peppa, but no matter what they do, you can't turn off Peppa and go, "Where's Peppa gone?"
That would be perfect. Well, what we have
done with
Wolf, what we have done with it is we have a junior mode. So, you know, if you gave your kid, like if you were looking for 5 minutes of silence, because, you know, you're a good parent, but you still might need that 5 or 10 minutes of, like,
on the toilet
on your own, you give the kid Temple Run and they're like, dead. Yes. So we have a junior mode that just slows the gameplay down.
That's a very good idea.
They'll be able
or
to
maybe that junior mode could work for someone who's not great at games either.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you know.
That's a dig.
That's a dig. Is that me? Are you digging at me?
Can I ask you a question as well?
Yes.
When I saw this app and I saw the little character, and it's brilliant.
Yeah, he's
and
cool.
you have a funding page as well. Could you do it as well for actual running? Because you know the zombie running There's where you run, actually physically run, and you hear zombies come up and attack you, and apparently you run quicker and you lose more weight and stuff like that. He'd be a great character for that.
Oh, like a Map My Run, but it's yeah.
They have zombies chasing you.
Yeah.
No way.
But he's a good guy.
Cool.
He's a good guy, the ZompireWolf, isn't he?
He's a good guy. He's getting chased by the professor. Who's the bad guy? Who's the who's actually my nephew? The guy that we used for the professor. If you look at him, there's a picture of him on the Kickstarter page as well, and he's my nephew. He's
way.
Yeah.
Explain this Kickstarter page thing.
Kickstarter is basically a crowdfunding website. So if someone has a good idea or a product, but they don't have they don't know somebody that can give them like 10 grand or 20 grand or whatever they need to get.
Why didn't you just ask?
Well, listen, to be honest with you, now that you're on the telly, I'm kind of thinking you can probably give us the 4 grand we need that's left, because you're loaded on the telly now, right? You're a millionaire. You must be if you're on the TV.
Yeah.
So basically that's what it is. So people can go and they can pledge a £5, a £1, £10, whatever, and you give away different things for that. So for the £5, we'll give them like a full the full game, for a £10 the full game, and postcards and stuff like that. And then for like £100, you give them like a t-shirt and stuff like that. So you're pledging to help people, but also you're getting behind a project, and you still kind of get something for it. And it's pre-sales. Basically, it's like pre-sales. So we were thinking about like angel investors and things like that.
I thought you were going to say Angels of Light again. I was so
I was listening to that. I used to love Angels of Light, and it was a real treat though. My mum wouldn't always get it. I was like, every time my mum got to the cash out, there'd be like Angels of Light there. She'd just like take it out. Come on. What was I talking about? The angel investors, right? So what I was kind of thinking was, right, angel investor, brilliant. We need 15 grand. It's not like a huge amount of money, but if you tell like a good idea to an angel investor, and then it's like, okay, cool, now 2 of us know about it. So, but with the Kickstarter thing, you know, hopefully you might get a couple of 100 people that hear about it, are interested in it, and they're your first couple of 100 customers.
Yes.
So it's like pre-sale. So it's like, okay, so if we deliver the game like we say we're going to, and we are going to, and it's brilliant, well then that's 200 people that think it's brilliant, and hopefully they tell other people.
You can follow us at Republic 2FM. We just tweeted there the link to the Kickstarter page where you can go and donate. How much have you got and how much do you need?
We have, I think we're like 73% there now. We were looking for 15 and we have 11,000 I think, and 88.
Not far to go.
Not far to go. We're nearly there. We really are nearly there. We've got 10 days left, so it's just the final push. So anything, you can even put in a euro or something like that. It doesn't really matter.
So if the Breakfast Republic was to donate a few quid, what will we get for it?
Well, how much are you going to donate?
Oh, it could be 3 or 4 quid here.
This is the fella. Just bear in mind, this is the fella. Derek Dillon is the man who gave me some great advice once, and that was to never be myself. And he also had me stand in front of a woman in Crumlin who pulled a knife on me.
I did, as I stood outside the gate.
I think he ran. I think he actually ran away.
Make a new game after this called Jennifer Maguire Water Meter Woman.
Yes.
So if you remember the water meter
by Geraldine. Sorry.
Yes, she'd be a great character. Yes. The water meter sketch that has millions of views. Derek is the creator of The Fear, the hidden camera show, and had me knock on doors in Crumlin trying to install water meters. When I think of it now, how stupid was I or desperate to be on the telly to do such things. But we did it, and she pulled out the biggest knife.
Pretty much the biggest knife you could have in a kitchen.
It was like an Indiana Jones knife, wasn't it?
Just like kept coming. That was brilliant though. But the best thing about that was when we done that, it was the first thing we shot that morning, and I was like, that's it now. We can go home. We're done. Like it's not going to get any better than that.
Don't think it did.
No.
So I suppose go follow us at Republic 2FM on Twitter. Then you can click on the Kickstarter link. If you don't, Derek will send Geraldine around.
Yeah,
I will send Geraldine. Poor old ZompireWolf will die.
And if you make a million, how much will you actually get yourselves? Like,
well, basically, the more money you get, the more money you put into the game. So if we get like 20 grand, we'll put an extra 5 grand in, and the game will be even better again.
And if people put in some money, will they get money back, or is you just pay for the game in advance, kind of thing?
Yeah, you pay for the game in advance. Yeah, you're not allowed kind of give people like shares in it or anything like that. So it's just like a pledge.
But it's great they get something in return. It's Irish owned. It's by 2 Irish lads. It's a great idea. Keep ZompireWolf alive. Go donate a few quid.
Or Geraldine will get you.
Or Geraldine from Crumlin is going to come knocking on your door.
Geraldine will get you.
Cool. Thanks very much. Best of ZompireWolf.
Cheers.
Follow us on Twitter. Thanks, Derek. Thanks for coming in.